making it to the front page of the major names. Heavily reported and discussed in the media. A situational analysis of commercial exploitation.
Good evening, welcome to Simpson at 7. After decades of being vilified and attacked by mainstream media as evil, man-eating monsters, research and studies are beginning to show a more factual and positive image of sharks, and recognizing them for the magnificent animals that they are. Here in Fiji, the beqa shark dive has gained international recognition as one of the best shark dives in the world, and is at the forefront of creating greater public awareness of sharks and the important role they play in the ocean. One of the pioneering research being undertaken is on Fiji's bull shark population, who, surprisingly, travel up some of our major rivers to give birth. We bring you more on that story tonight.
Fiji's rivers are a source of sustenance and life for a huge segment of the population. People swim here, fish, and cater for their daily needs through the numerous freshwater fish and shellfish available. The rivers are not a place one would associate with big fish and predators, but what many in Fiji don't know is that some of the biggest sharks in the world travel up our rivers to give birth. Our rivers are the birthing homes and the nursing grounds for the bull sharks. As far back as pre-colonial days, sightings of sharks in our major rivers have been recorded by indigenous Fijians, and these have been at the forefront of many myths and legends. Maluata native and beqa adventure diver Eroni Rasalato has been traveling all across Fiji and researching the presence of sharks in Fiji's rivers.
And they have stories about the sharks that are seen on the river mouth, and they always transform themselves into human and come to their forefathers. That traditional stories was passed down to generations after generation. Most of the rivers that we visit, they said that they don't eat sharks, and they said that it is their god. I mean, it was their, what we call in Fijian, the vu.
Myths and legends aside, the fact is that sharks do come into our rivers from time to time. A remarkable natural process which many do not know about, and a mystery that has spawned a groundbreaking research in shark monitoring. Sharks are one of the most magnificent and misunderstood animals, and one of the most feared creatures of the ocean. But rivers play an important role in the life of bull sharks. This shark species is known to travel as much as 200 kilometers up rivers to give birth.
They tolerate fresh water as long as the depth is okay with them. I mean, they find a place where they can hang around. I mean, I'm talking about the small puppies, the small sharks.
Fiji's rivers are a hotspot and a maternity ward for bull sharks. When people think sharks, they think shark attacks. But there is no evidence to suggest that people have been attacked by sharks in Fiji's rivers.
Just stories that, I mean, they just say it was from like 100 years back, and someone was attacked because, you know, he did something wrong on the villages, and then as a punishment he was attacked. But, you know, that is a myth and stories.
It is critical, however, that people are educated about the protection of sharks in rivers and out at sea. The bull shark tagging program started in the Bahamas as part of efforts to better understand the movement and behavior of sharks, so that they could be better protected. While there is an abundance of footage of sharks in the sea, there's never been any footage or picture taken of sharks in rivers in Fiji. This shark tagging program hopes to shed more light on how sharks are moving in and out of our rivers.
This project has many phases. First stage, we are trying to look at the short ranges of the bull shark movement